Welcome back to another Arena Q draft here on MTGA Arena. Thanks for joining me. This is Kohath with Drafting with Kohath. I hope that you're doing well today, and I really look forward to jumping back in here and getting another draft in. Really enjoying it. Cube experience is always my favorite. So again, sorry for my cursor. Downfall of the current OBS software I'm using doesn't allow you to see my cursor, so stick with it. I think that you can see what I'm doing, and I try to vocalize it well enough. But if you see anything that you think would be helpful, let me know. And if you happen to know any other OBS software that could be potentially better that works on a Mac client, let me know, because that's my biggest frustration right now is that you can't see my cursor, and it distances us a little bit more. But here, jumping into the draft, getting it started. Enjoying myself a nice cup of coffee this morning. It's always a good time starting your day off with a little drafting. Let's see, what was our last draft? Our last draft was just that mono red deck, which it certainly got there. It at least went 50%. Wasn't the greatest deck in the world, but what is? Kicked myself for not taking that Golos, which here my eye went to Massacre Worm immediately. Massacre Worm looked beautiful. It's such a good card. It's so dominant in the right decks. However, there's Golos. And what I said last time is Golos is a fantastic deck and you want it early. Well, you don't get it any earlier than pack 1, pick 1. So that's 100% our deck. Cards in this pack that I would love to have, Mirari's Wake. I doubt it comes back to us. If it does, glorious, but I highly doubt it. I think Massacre Worm would be fine. I honestly think I would like Massacre Worm still. Those two are my favorite. Many of these cards would be fine enough, I think. Or those are my two favorite permanents, because then you also have Temple Garden here, which is a great duel in this scenario. The pathways are a bit weaker with Golos because you do need all the colors. Um, I suppose I wouldn't be frustrated to have a pathway, but it's not my highest of picks in this scenario. So let's go ahead and take Golos and see what we get in next pack. All right. Here, we're going to make it a little bit bigger for you. It's a little frustrating at times to look at that small screen. Demon Bolt's always really good. Gives us capacity that we need. Into the Royal as well, it's great. Disdainful Stroke. All of these are pretty solid. Tyvar Kell's only interested in really elves. Not super exciting. Witch of the Moors, however, is pretty saucy, especially if you can build a way to gain life. Tibble to lock down your opponent. Now, reminder here with Golos, you exile top 3 cards you library and you can play them this turn without paying their mana costs. So that's really good. There's a red-white land here. It's not the most exciting, but there's not a ton here that is. I think I might take Demon Bolt. I think it is removal is a high enough desire. That's a pretty aggressive removal spell. Perhaps I should go Disdainful Stroke. Give myself the opportunity to counter. I like the controlling route a little bit more. I don't want to be as aggressive. Let's take the Disdainful Stroke and see where that takes us. All right, we get Jace. That's a good win con. We get a Triome, which I think is our pick. I don't think we can pass a good Triome here. We'll get plenty of playables with Golos. That's not a major concern, but we do want to make sure that we can play everything and actually tap everything. So here our pick is definitely this Rogren Triome, which Triomes, of course, are pretty good lands, honestly. The fact that you can fetch them is nice. We don't have any fetches in this format, but it is a tricolor land. And then if I get overwhelmed with lands, it's easy to cycle it off. So it's good. Caryatid, however, also would be really fantastic. Because you do want to be base green in these decks. Actually, I think Triumph wheels, perhaps. I'm going to take Caryatid. It doesn't wheel at all. Rishkar, if you're heavy in creatures, lets you do some stuff. Rationing is really good with Golos. I think that might be my Desire. Ooh, but Rationing Helm the Host and Gilded Lotus are all here. Gilded Lotus is a um, decent mana rock. Rationing's gonna let you cast stuff off the top pretty easily, which is nice. Helm the Host lets you make copies, which currently there's not a ton I want to make a copy of, but it's good nonetheless. Poison Cup is also a fantastic removal spell because here you don't have to play the double black. You can just do the one in a black after foretelling, and that's pretty stinking great. Commit to Memory is also really good in these types of decks. Steegate Stormcaller is decent in this deck as well. Golden Egg would also be fine in this deck. Oh my goodness. I'm slowing down the entire table. We're gonna take Ration. I think that's the best pick out of that pack. Here we have another Triumph, which is interesting. This is also a good one. I never played with it before and saw it played against me in our last draft. And just being able to get yourself a 3/3, it's a mini Terracodon. It's always nice. We're going to take the Triumph here, though. Give ourselves a little bit more fixing. That's our first fixing. Irrigated Farmland is bad. Once Upon a Time, though, I think is pretty good. Lets us get a little bit deeper, get a land out of our deck. Yep. Once Upon a Time. Let's see, we got Temple of Enlightenment. What's Mythos do here? Oh. Okay. And Incubation Druid as well. Interesting. You know, we need a lot of fancy lands. That's 100% of what we need. Scholar's gonna be really good in this deck, I think. Master Worm did wield, Temple Garden wield. That sucks. I still want Master Worm. I think that it's a key enough piece that can really dominate the opponent. Let's go ahead and take it. We can take the free land, or we can actually take this other removal spell. Or Thassa's Intervention, give ourselves some card draw off an X spell. The difficulty with an X spell, though, is with Golos, you can't add to it. Let's take Veining Veil. Give ourselves a blue land. Let's see, we give a win condition. Yeah, let's take the free win condition. Triple blue is awkward if you actually really want to cast it, but I think our hope is Golos. Was it Grim Tutor in this cube, I believe? I don't know if that's the only tutor available, but I would love to pick up a Grim Tutor for a second Golos copy. I think that'd be pretty key. Who are we playing with? Anyone we know? Nope. Let's see. We'll up to 5 and 4 with creatures, non-creatures. There's what a deck looks like at the moment. No 3-drops. It's a little awkward, if I'm being completely honest. It doesn't feel like a great deck yet. Took Golos early, really only have 2 lands to show for that, which is pretty weak. I do think the cards that we did take were worth it. Disdainful Stroke maybe not, but there were no lands in its pack. So honestly, I think that having that counterspell will give us the flexibility we need in game to actually get our spells resolved. And to keep our opponent from just crushing us too quickly. Yeah, so here we are, after being hoarder of the packs. Having to wait for packs is kind of funny. Oh man, we got both back. CA Stormcrawler, 2-mana, 2/1, enters battlefield, copy next instant sorcery spell. Okay, that's not as great. We're going to take Commit to Memory. I think that's more of where we want to be. We'll take this quick removal spell, I think. Baral's Expertise seems fine. And Hypnotic Sprite. Okay. What do we get here? Well, we get our Blink again. Chromatic Lantern, I think, has to be our choice. more than anything else here, Chromatic Lantern is definitely our pickup. Low Toss Deep Dwelling, it can be beneficial in our deck. It's just not the best. Body Double will be fine. Glorious Protector protects all your stuff. Angel Sanctions is a good, decent removals for Turgid. I enjoy playing Turgid. I think her Lantern side's really fun. Her body side would be great too. I've never seen it actually work out to what you want it to be. Research Expertise would be fine. Reese, of course, is a really fantastic go wide strategy, but Chromatic Lantern here is going to give us the capacity we need in order to actually cast and utilize Golos' activate ability. Casting Golos isn't my concern, but his activate ability is. Great. What do we hope to get back? Nothing else in this pack is top tier. I think I would be happy to get many of these things back, but not the end of the world if we don't. Stomping Ground here, Karn, Tristani, Agonizing Remorse, just a little hand disruption for us. You know, I think my options. I like Seagate Restoration. I like Stomping Ground. I like Agonizing Remorse. I think currently, Seagate Restoration could wheel, so I'm really in between Stomping Ground and Agonizing Remorse. We don't have a ton of black. Doesn't mean that we won't have it. We just don't have a ton. I honestly think I want to take Stomping Ground here. Just go ahead and flesh out our our mana base a little bit more, and also be happy with Validate Recovery. In all honesty, I think being able to get any card from my graveyard back in my hand, or it's a land, it's pretty great. Those dual lands, or those modal dual face cards, are really key in this deck, I think. Ooh, I think. Interesting. I certainly like Pact of Negation. I like Shatter School Ondu. I like Fae of Wishes in this deck because Fae of Wishes can go and pick up anything. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Fae here. Again, you feel really bad when you exile one of your Pact of Negations and then it's just there. I don't know. Just not necessarily what I want. I want to maximize the hits of Golos a little bit. So let's take Fae of Wishes here. Torrential Goheart's good, but I don't think I pass Grum Tutor. Ashiok's here. Love Ashiok. All three of these lands would be happy to play. Chromatic Orrery. It blew me away how good this card was, but I can't pass the tutor here. Need another way to get Golos out. I'm going to wheel one of these 5 cards, right? I could be okay with Torrential Goheart too, but one of these 5 cards I hope comes back to me. Yorion, I think we have to play with a lot more if we want to do it. It's a good blink deck. I think Cultivate just seems too good here. I like Lay Claim, but I think Cultivate has to be my pick. I also don't mind Vastwood Fortification, but it's just to enter the battle with the top land, so I'd rather Cultivate, see what we can get with it. Mass Vandal's also another good option, just to be able to take care of some of our opponent's artifacts or enchantments. What do we have here? Arch of Orazca, which is a land. Create an illusion, scry 2, draw 2, return 2 creatures to target's hands. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to go with Arch. Or do I want Spell Pierce? Arch doesn't really help with our 5 colors until you get one of our other things. Let's go Spell Pierce. I think it's a frustrating card for opponents. Because it's always there. You always have to worry about it, and you're always frustrated by it. Ruin Crowd would be fine. Expansion Explosion would be fine. I think that the duel here, the legitimate duel, is worth taking. So take Watery Grave. Cultivator's Heron's great. It's a 5-color land. Squishing Dragonfire is another good removal spell. Overwhelming Splendor is a decent one just to be able to hose your opponent. Um, but again, I need to be able to cast. I need to be able to activate Golos. So, well, let me take a look here. I need more lands. I don't need another artifact. This is not the land I want. I like Body Double. That could be a third copy of Golos, potentially. Again, Seagate Restoration is what I wanted when it came back. And it's Remorse Wield. That's really surprising. With Grim Tutor, I could be really needing to push a little bit more into this, yeah. Okay. Pact came back. Well, we're gonna take it. Or do I want a Johnny? Say Pact. We're being very controlling here. Do I want the black? I want the black source more than I want anything else here. Okay. And Devil or Bastard Fortification. I think I like the Devil. Just as a, we're going to destroy something of yours. Alrighty. Inscription seems good. You know, the fact that I'm seeing so many of these cards wheeled that I considered taking makes me think that I'm playing a very bad deck. I anticipate what I don't expect to return, and then it all comes back, and that it blows my mind. I don't know why I would be doing that. Thief of Sanity is a fantastic card here. A little bit on the low side. It allows us to steal some stuff from the opponent potentially. I really like it. We're taking it. Sphinx's Rev seems fantastic. Thassa's Oracle's also very good. Essence Scatter's also very good. Temple of Malice would be worth taking. Search for Escanta. Honestly, I think my decisions Search for Escanta or Sphinx's Rev. I'd like Search actually, because we need to get to our key pieces. If we don't get our key pieces, we just lose the game. Lethal Engine with Golos would be insane. And I like the Spire Bluff now quite a bit. So let's go ahead and take it. Yeah. Yep, that's my pick. Oh, here we go again. Steam Vents and Sacred Foundry, same pack. Both are very good. Alrund. Interesting. That could be really good, especially if I'm going for lands. Bird token unless you draw some cards. Meh. Throwing a God Arrows. Fine. Let me see. How many lands are we looking at? Not enough. I don't currently. I have Overwhelming Splendor. I think I want the Steam Vents more than I want anything else here. I'll take Steam Vents. Because here, I'm looking at it, Temple of Enlightenment is my only white source. However, Golos and Overwhelming Splendor are my only pieces that care about white. So I'm not super, interested. Give myself a nice hand size here. Fully of Fancies, Temple of Deceits, certainly of interest. We're going to go Temple here. None of these cards are quite the power level that I want to hit off of Golos, and so I think giving myself more lands to activate and to actually play out my cards, because this is another black land, which black is really going to help me with my Grim Tutors and my Master Worms. I don't ever really want to cast Master Worm fairly, but if I need to, I want to be prepared to. Phyrexian Arena is really good. I don't really have a way of gaining life, but I do like it. Otherwise, I'd be looking at Hinterland Harbor, which is also very good. I don't have really very good green, so we're going to take Hinterland Harbor here. Yuck. My green is terrible. Savage Triome does not do green either. Okay. Well, yeah. That feels bad. I do want Arena, but I think Hinterland Harbor is the necessary pick here. Here, I like Cruel Reality. Let's just go with cursing our opponent. Crush our opponent as best we possibly can. Otherwise, Thoughtseize, really good. Sphinx of Foresight, Brazen Borrower, all three very, very good cards. Honestly, I could take Thoughtseize with Agonizing Remorse and really lean a little bit more into the black. But I'm gonna take I'm gonna take Cruel Reality anyway. We're running out of time thinking about that, but that's okay. I think that's the right choice. Man, that art, it tells a story, doesn't it? Oof. Well, and the flavor text also tells the story, I suppose. Oh my goodness. All these lands, Bolas' Citadel. Woo! Bolas' Citadel's gonna kill me if I try it, so I don't really think that's what I want. Botanical Sanctum, I think, is really good. Fetid Pools would be fine, but I think I want Botanical Sanctum here. I still need more of those green lands. Never saw Field the Dead. Someone took it. Someone else was trying to build in the Golos deck. They were forcing it. Silly, silly forcers. I think Trickster fits what we're doing here a little bit more. I think. We'll take Stonecoil. It is an exile, so it's really awkward with Golos, but I think if I get it early, it'd be really good. Do I want Thassa's Oracle Essence Scatter? Part of me thinks the way that my deck looks, I want Essence Scatter. Well, I hated it in the other game, but I think if it's going to work with anyone, it'll work with Golos. Chromatic Ori disappeared. It didn't come back. I think that's a definite Golos card. The way that things kind of fell out here, it was a little awkward. I hoped that things would have worked out a little bit more. I'm taking this one because it's a land as well. But just didn't get the cards I wanted at the time that I did want it, and so it was pretty ugly. Dean Worthy's definite sideboard. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We're not going to worry about lands yet. I'm going to actually go ahead and remove all lands from the deck. We'll work on building out our land base in a minute. Right now we're at 34 cards. We need to drop that down to 23. Okay. So, also going to remove you because you're a land. Remove you because you're a land. Great. I'm not super excited about Expansion Explosion, honestly. There's just nothing to copy. It's a surprise trick for opponents, but it's whatever. Anyway, here, I think you kind of get your win condition package. I'm not built around Jace at all. I'm not really that interested in Jace. Yeah. It's fine. It certainly gave me some life. Just not that into it. Fully Fancy's pretty good. Because lets me draw 4 shuffle cards, but not what I'm looking for here. I don't know if I want Lightning Strike either. I don't think I want Magma Quake for sure. I think the double red makes it pretty tough to cast. I'm pretty light on green, huh? Let's see. I think Carry Out's a little awkward. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it off. So we'll drop carry added. Down to 28. Difficulty with cube is all the cards are good. So what do you do when all the cards are good? I want to be able to really react a lot against my opponent. If I can't react, I'm in a decent amount of trouble, I think. What would you take out, friends? I like Fey of Wishes, because Fey of Wishes is going to allow me to go and pick up any of these cards I've removed, because I think Magma Quake could be good. I think Chase in the right way, Fully of Fancies, Commit to Memory, like, there's definitely cards there that I would like to play. I think Lightning Strike, yeah, it's not really the way that we're playing, just fine. Bounce 3 creatures in my opponent's cast a spell 4 or less, which the majority of my deck is, so I don't mind Brawl's expertise, in all honesty. Scholar, okay, 7 mana 5/5 flyer, great. Enters, cast target instant, sorcery, or artifact from my graveyard without paying mana cost. Oh, that's another way to get Golos back. Okay, yeah, I was actually going to remove it, but the fact that it targets artifacts, that's really huge. Lithform Engine, I think, really doubles up Golos, but honestly, if I'm casting Golos, do I need Lithform Engine? Man, I think the more I think about this card, the more it's a win more card. I'm not excited about it, honestly. Disappointing. I want to use it at some point. I feel like this would be the deck to do it, but I'm just not interested if that's all it is. Your counter... Mana costs 3 or less. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really like that. 3 mana counter, 3 or less spell. Alright, you're gone. There's our deck. There's our deck. Looking at 8 creatures, 15 non-creatures. Pretty hefty. Alright, let's throw these lands back in. Akum Warrior as well will be one of our lands. Because potentially I'll cast it as a creature and be fine with that. Bane Bell also will be a land. Alright. Let's take a look here. So, for blue, we really want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We want... There's 17 blue pips that I care about, so that means that we want to be using like 9 or so blue sources, which I think we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then Savai is not. Okay. So our blue would be good, so we might just want to add 1 island, in all honesty, because we do still have Cultivate, so being able to go and get it would be really good. And then, let's see, for green sources, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pips. So it'd be good to have at least 2. We've got that. Wonderful. Still, again, I don't know. We might not want any forests. Because if we're cultivating, we've already got a green source, so I'm not too keen on that. Let's go ahead and look at our swamp count here. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 black sources. Black pits. That means we want 6 black sources, which currently we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So perhaps we want 2 swamps here. We really are a Sultai deck, by and large. However, we do need red sources, but here we have 1 red pip, 2 red pips more at most, and then 1 on Golos. So we're looking at 4. So as long as we have 3 red sources, which we have 1, 2, 3, 4, we're doing good. So best I can see, we need islands and swamps. I'll go ahead and throw a mountain in just in case we need to pick one up. With cultivate. So we'll probably add 2 islands because island is kind of our main here. All right. I like the Bob Ross art. So we want 2 islands. Then we do need 1 or 2 swamps as well. And then we need 1 mountain. And then there's our deck in all of its glory. So that's pretty nice. So anyway, hopefully you're seeing some growth in me. I think I am. Look at that. We got down to 40 cards. Being able to play every single color, basically any card that comes into our deck. Fae of Wishes, I think it's good to remember and note what cards we have in our sideboard so we can consider picking them up. We've got a few pieces of red removal. We got a Mana Dork, Get Form Engine, which very well might be worth it. If we play a couple games and I find that I always want this card, we're gonna add it in, probably drop something else. Commit to Memory is a good one to always go in and get. Disrupt the opponent, help me draw my cards. Get a counter or a weak flyer, be able to draw some cards and mill the opponent. It's fine as well. And then Jace, if we get really low, we can go get Jace and win the game. So overall, I think this would be a pretty fun deck. So with that said, let's finish our deck building and hop right into it, shall we? Getting some messages about our D&D group here. Hopefully going to be playing a little bit of D&D this afternoon. Looking forward to that. It's always a fun time. We're running through for those of you who care about D&D, we're running through the Curse of Strahd campaign. It's been a lot of fun. What are we looking at here? We got 3 lands, MDFC, Pact of Negations. So Pact of Negations is a little bit awkward, but 4 lands and a Golos. I feel like we have to keep this. Is there anything I want to Fae, though? I don't know. Don't know. Yeah, we're not countering. But we're going to be dealing with some quite nasty sacrifice deck here. If I can get another black source, that sucks. So Donkey's going to take Golos here. Bummer. He's a long way away from getting it. I do have some removal spell for it, so hopefully we'll take care of it. Well, that's unfortunate they don't. Ugh. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll cast Search. I think that's a good play. For some reason, I thought that this was a checkland, so I wanted to see if I had a mountain or an island, but it just cares about how many lands I have in the battlefield, so that's nice. Dreadhorde Invasion's fine. I do need another blue source to turn on Pact at some point. I do need a black source to turn on Grim Tutor. Alright, what do we have? Cultivate, Library. We're going to go ahead and shock ourselves. We're going to go pick up a black source and a blue source. Black source, go ahead and go onto the battlefield. Alright. Next turn we're up to 5 mana, which will be nice. Next turn opponent's up to 5 mana, which will be not so nice. hopefully find a removal spell here. That's what I would really like. Search finds Cruel Reality. We're going Graveyard with Cruel Reality. Draw a Serpent. We don't have a 1 mana Lightning Bolt effect. What do I want to Grim Tutor for? Let's go take a look. Hopefully we get a 2 mana removal spell for Valky. I'd like to get it back. Raw's Expertise, Overwhelming Splendor, Agonizing Remorse, Bedevil, Expansion Explosion, Essence Scatter. Well, you know, I think... Where'd Bedevil go? Let's go ahead and get Bedevil. It'll be worth it in the long run, I think. We're just going to pass there. I don't want to play Stonecoil for 2. Don't want to play Fey Wishes either. I imagine he activates Golos here. It's not super helpful to him, he just gets in for another point of damage. I would appreciate that anyway, because then that minimizes the damage I have to deal with. I do need this island on the battlefield because then that unlocks Pact Negation for me. Black, black, red, red, red. Interesting. Okay. So both of these are instant speed. I don't know what my opponent's doing. I think he's just getting ready to sack a creature to gain his life. If I bedeviled in an expansion explosion, I have to target Valky, which he'll use. And then do I get rid of Witch's Cauldron or Dreadhorde Invasion? Ha ha ha. I think Witch's Cauldron feels more like what we care about. Well, let's pass our turn here. We have a good Pact Negation turn this time, because we can end up blowing up so much of their world and protecting what we're doing. Opponent's getting in with it. We are going to target Valky. We'll submit that. Yeah, we're going to go black, black, red. Then we will expansion Bedevil. Submit that. We will play blue, red. Resolve it. Let go of full control here. Witch's Cauldron is going to be the other option that I want to take care of. Thank you. Go ahead and take care of that. Take my 3 damage and be sad about it. Do need to stop taking damage though. That's quite needed. Thoughtseize. No. Unfortunately, I think that might make me lose the game. How many cards do I have in my library? 6. We're going to keep you on library, because then that allows me to cast Stonecoil for 2. Well, go ahead and auto-pay that. Drop John Catacomb. Drop Stonecoil for 2. Auto-pay it. Alright. Oh, poison it cup. Well, good game, opponent. Yeah, I was just quite a bit behind there. It's disappointing. I was hoping that we'd do a little bit better than we did. Um, but their Valky, it owned me. I had to deal with it and eventually take it over. Maybe I just let it stay on the battlefield too long and took too much damage from it. But yeah, next time. There's always next time. Alrighty. The Bedevil play I still think was a good one. Taking care of Valky and taking care of the sacrifice outlet. But if I'd taken care of the Dreadhorde invasion instead, I'd give myself another turn. Maybe I should have been interested in giving myself more turns. A little bit like that. I don't know. I was worried about the combo plays. Really hard to play along with. Sure. It enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a forest or an island. So currently, you're conditionally tapped at all times. Akun and Bane are both there. I'm going to go ahead and drop Temple here. See about getting a little bit deeper. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll keep it. I do need lands for what I want to do. What's a point on? Good luck, have fun. Tabi Mage. We'll go ahead and drop Spire Bluff myself and pass my turn. What is this? Turn Timber Serpentine Wood. Yeah, I mean, it's a big old sorcery. Which is weird. So it's like this Hydra dinosaur thing, clearly. And then if you look, like its body piece, its chest, is 100% the shape of a heart. Very, very bizarre art, I think. Which, I mean, how do you give shape to a sorcery? I'm really impressed often by the work that magic artists do. Just really, really fantastic stuff. We're going to go ahead and throw you down. Pass a turn. So opponent get a plane, they're getting a 0-4 now. I'm not too concerned on that at the moment. Looks like they've already bought the Strixhaven piece here with their spell book. Okay. So he's looking to scry some pieces from me. Let's go searching our sideboard here. Alright, so Dean Worthy can be fine without flying. I really want to kill the flyer. That's my main goal. And Lightning Strike will deal 3 damage. Don't know, Lightning Strike or Dean Worthy? I think Lightning Strike makes a lot of sense to me in this particular case. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take that. Opponent knows we got it. They're going to get their scry on. I'll get up to 5 mana. The other side's at 1-1. I don't really have a spell for last that I want to play with Raw's Expertise, unfortunately. Ooh! They're going to be pissed whenever I bounce that. Alright, he bounced his. And now he knows that I can take care of it if he tries to replay it. And he did. Kel Surprise. Okay. Yeah, that's a fine deal. Go ahead and kill you. No more of that. Throw down his Kanta. Get our Hinterland Harbor online. or 1 card in graveyard. We have no black sources, so Master Worm currently is worthless. Hmm. It's unfortunate this is 4 or less, not 7 or 6. Shucks. Next turn, probably go ahead and get Fade Wishes down. Get him on a 22 turn clock. Ooh, but I don't like that. I really don't like that. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's see if we can get my search. Ugh. Oh. Opponent, you hurt. So I can deal 1 damage to any target and draw 1 card currently. We're gonna go ahead and throw this down, tapped. Get Fade Wishes online. We're up to 6 mana. Another mana I can get Scholar on, which is good. Brawl's Expertise will be getting rid of Midnight Clock. They will not draw. They will not get to Time Warp us. Time Twister. What am I talking about? Time Warp. Okay. Mill me for 3. Land, cultivate. Here go my black sources. I can double up Brawl's Expertise. Really just balance absolutely everything they've got going on. I think that benefits them more than anything, though. Use 2 cards just to give them everything. This is disappointing. Your sorcery speed too. Deal 2 damage, draw 2 cards. It's not good enough. I think we're good right now, unfortunately. Can't do much. We'll pass our turn. See what the opponent wants to do here. Yep, Midnight Clock. Triggers. They draw their card. They got 6 mana. Everything in the world going on. 7 mana. Milling again. That hurts. There goes Overwhelming Splendor. Yeah, if I had 3 black sources, I would ruin their day with Master Worm. But no. Alright. My opponent's doing a lot of nothing. I don't think that they feel hyper incentivized to do anything. Again, still need black pips. Okay. He's beginning to try to go wide. Bricks. We don't need to see that. Sorry. Yep. Millionaire for 3. Triome, Thief, Mountain. Got 14 cards left in the library. I need to be able to do something here. Orchite Marauder. Okay. Going ahead and getting in here. Well, no, I don't wish to do that, actually. We'll pass. We'll block. Okay. Take 2. This turn I have to take off Brawl's Expertise and Expansion Explosion, so well, I got a land. Okay. Alright, so the devil, I think I want to kill Ruin Crab. Let's see. We'll turn on full control. Midnight Clock needs to bounce. Token can go in Interior's Perfect. Yeah, that seems fine. So we'll submit those three. Okay. Oh, I can't Expansion Explosion. Oh. Huh. Well, that's awkward. Okay. Resolve. 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 I wish to cast the Devil. We're going to target Ruin Crab. Let's submit it. Next turn I can do Scholar Lost Trove, and I can cast the Devil again, or Baral's Expertise again. Disdainful Stroke, potentially. I don't think I want to do that, but it's possible. Body Double, nope. I can see doing Baral's Expertise again, especially if I have something 4 or less. No blocks. Okay. Yep. Alright, what do we get? What do we get? We get Essence Scatter. No, the most exciting. Deal 3 damage to something and draw 3 cards. Okay. I think that's what I need to do. And then I want to draw 3 cards. So we'll auto pay that. Get rid of the Perfect. Yeah, I'm getting pretty close. Hey, look, I found some black mana. Nothing else to do with mana. I'll tap that. Okay. I can play Cruel Reality. I think that still puts me at a terrible disadvantage. Angel Sanctions. Okay, so I'm going to take, what, 5 here? That's dirty. Scholar could be okay. There's Remorse. I want Scholar. Here. Let me see. It's 4. Okay. I think I want the Devil. I think we want to bedevil the Angel of Sanctions. Now we have Essence Scatter up. Okay. I'm doing what we can to stay alive here. My guess is his Warkite Marauder, if he attacks, he's going to turn the 5/5 into nothing. I do have Essence Scatter to counter something, so if he goes for Sanctions again, scatter it. What's his Embalming cost? 6. Okay. Hello. Oh, can I not? Oh, you can't. Oh, no. Well, that's dirty. Yeah. Okay. I need another black source. Although I still think I die to Angel if I have the black source. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. 9 mana. Let's do this. I want Drown Catacomb. Play it. Play Master Worm. Still think I lose. I wish Master Worm triggered to give me life. Okay, took care of 3 of theirs. They lose 6 life. And their guy drops to a 1/2 this turn. Just this turn, right? Yeah. Not the end of the world. So his 3/4 in the air is gonna kill me. Let's just see if he goes straight to it. Now, if he does something that ends up giving me the capacity to win, that'd be fantastic, but I doubt it. Alrighty. Come on, opponent. Okay. Let the opponent have their fun. Time Twister. Good game. Hit me. There we go. Thank you. Alright, 0-2. Yeah, we certainly didn't get the key cards for this Golos deck, I think. We didn't get the Murmurous Wake, Chromatic Ori. We didn't get a lot of mana rant, honestly. We got the Chromatic Lantern, which is pretty nice, but wish we got a few more pieces here. We just won't ramp as fast as we need to in the early game, and that Ruin Crab ate our lunch. Also just didn't have a ton of creatures to be able to put out to be able to give us a front. 3 mana here. We'll keep. We'll start with Temple here because I've got an untapped land for 2 for our search. Currently no 3-drops. Rashmi, nope. Need good lands. Jacob Foxen, good luck. Let's see if we can roll this around. Alright, Llanowar Elves. Go ahead and get search online. Opponent's going to drop a 3-drop, I imagine. Yep, Unstable Obelisk, alright. Unfortunately, that's got to go. Again, I do not have a 3-drop, so I'm actually going to do this, though, because Stonygram can't enter untapped if I need to on 4. I was 2 black sources away from Grim Tutor. It wasn't worth keeping, in all honesty. Let's see. Here we have Vizier the Menagerie. Alright. Opponent stuck on lands. Keep you. We're going to Chromatic Lantern. We will pay 2 life, and we will Agonizing Remorse the opponent. ECD, Reese, Divine Visitation. All of these things are bad. It's up to 4 mana currently. Divine Visitation is the card I can't beat. As it is, I'm 1 mana away from Master Worm, which if they drop Reese here and Elvish Redeemer, that would be fantastic for me. I do want a land, though, that's what I do know. Ancestral Blade, okay. Gonna get in for 4. Interesting. Interesting. I don't have a 4-drop spell in my hand. Interesting. Okay, we're going to enter that tapped. I think we're just going to go ahead and disrupt them a little bit. We want to get rid of you. We want to get rid of you. And I think we want to get rid of you. Go ahead and bounce all that back to your hand. Drop you back to 3 mana. See if you can start playing out some more little creatures again. So that's kind of my goal here. If I can get the opponent to really play out a lot of stuff that I can Massacre Wurm, that would be glorious. Got Obelisk back out. Get 2 mana. Alright, now War Elves. Minimize my damage here. Sure, okay. Throw you in the graveyard. Drop a double. I have a good creature in the graveyard? I don't. An A graveyard, okay. We're gonna pass here. See what the opponent does. Devil something too bothersome. What's our opponent do? I wonder if they know that I'm holding up Massacre Wurm or some effect like that that's going to wipe their board. They have to be worried about it. They've got 7 mana here. It has to be tempting to play Vizier, Reese, and Elvish Reclaimer. Vizier. Welcome in, Vizier. Who cares about City's Blessing? Oh, Arch, okay. Yep, take my 3. Reese, come on out. Come on, Elvish Redeemer. Elvish Reclaimer, Redeemer. You know, I think if I can do this, I might want to wait and demo the ECP, because I don't want them getting anything back in that manner. Opponent's considering what to do here. What does Elvish Reclaimer do? Okay. Just cares about lands. Okay. You're just gonna move the Ancestral Blade? Sure, that's fine. I mean, that is bad for me a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, I'll keep that too. Seems good, because now I can Massacre Wurm, clear off their stuff, make them lose a Fortune of Life. Pass the turn, they get to go ECD to try to take care of my Massacre Wurm, and I will Pact Negation it. Which is pretty great. Yeah, I think it was a little bit too down on Pact Negation. It's had some pretty clutch plays here. Some pretty clutch plays. Of course, I need to keep that. I need to auto-pay that. And then I'll pass my turn. and effectively attack in. They get another land. They can take out my Master Worm, which isn't great. So honestly, next turn, I might want to bedevil the Unstable Obelisk. However, I could always just let it go off. But they could probably kill me the same turn they turn that on. But if I let it go off, then I could body double my Master Worm. It's probably casting something off top. Oh, no, he's sacking land. Okay. Toski. Well, that's bad. Okay. Yeah, I still need more lands. What do I do here, though? He's given up an Unstable Obelisk, basically. He's going to try and pump this up and make it a 3/4. What do we have in the graveyard? We have Reese and Llanowar Elves. That's it. We'll see if they have the removal for it. I hope they don't. Yeah, let's go get our land here. It enters battlefield tap, so let's just go ahead and get the Triome. Still not going to attack. Wait. They're going to get in for 1 here, and they're going to draw a card. So that's a little stinky, but not the end of the world. Tindershoot Dryad's very bad for me. Okay. Sure. What are you doing, opponent? We're going to let it resolve. I think we're going to spin. We want to spin here. Sure. Okay. We're going to activate your ability. And well, that's disappointing. Pass our turn. Tindershoot Dryad's going to kill me now. I needed to hit something to kill it. And I whiffed. Whiffed considerably. That's miserable. That's miserable. If I can draw a land next turn, I can kill Tindershoot Dryad, which I will do. Catcher's Monument, okay. Retributive, crap. Huh. have Chain of Arachnia and Giant Killer. Oh no. Good thing you're out of mana. So that's the problem. Now I want to be able to re-trigger Masquerade here somehow. We're going to go ahead and block here. Also, Overwhelming Splendor could be a win condition. Just shrink everything of theirs down considerably. It's just really tight. I don't like being at such a low life total. They're trying to count things up and stuff, I guess. I don't really know what they're doing. Yep, gotta let it happen. Graveyard. Don't want that. Okay, that's a thing, but I definitely need that done. Sure. I'll get a 1-4 down. Alright. Now then, I also believe I will get myself a Tender Shoot Dryad. Because that should help me considerably. Alright. Overwhelming Splendor would also turn off Toski, which would be kind of nice. Don't give them the opportunity to draw cards. Alright, took out my 6/5. Soul Guide Lantern. Alright, you're exiling something, it's fine, whatever. You're going to stop this concept from flipping, I see. Huh, currently this will be fine. I have 8 creatures, I've got 5 creatures. Equipping there, okay. I don't get that, but I'm fine with it. Sure. Come on. Come on, opponent. Make up your mind. Don't care about you as much. Alright. Now you're keeping search from turning on. It's fine. It's too late though, I have your Tender Shoot Dryad. Thanks, friend. Alright. I don't care about that. Let's go ahead and activate our Golos. Let's cast Once Upon a Time. Don't really want to use that. Okay. Come on, OP. We're going to take this card. We're going to cast Scholar, so we can cast Once Upon a Time again. We're going to take Thief of Sanity, because that's always good and fun. We're going to cast Thief of Sanity here. Opponent is in a world of hurt here. We got 7 cards left in library. It's not great for us, but it's not the end of the world. We're not attacking. We'll rest next turn. We'll Overwhelming Splendor on their side. And begin bashing in, I think. As it is, they've got 8 in the air that they can't touch. Oh, the power. Okay. That's unfortunate. I really wanted to keep my Thief of Sanity around. Hmm. I must have bashed in with Reclaimer. I'll trade off 2 of my tokens for it. It's interesting. The things that he has really make Overwhelming Splendor less good. Go ahead and block Toski. Stay alive here a little bit. I don't know why he doesn't play Giant Killer yet, but he hasn't. What do we have on top? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and keep it because I don't really think we can afford to dump stuff in the library. Yeah, let's cast Overwhelming Splendor, targeting opponent. Minimize what they can do. Rush me will let me cast anything because Overwhelming Splendor is one of my most expensive cards. Come on. Come on, opponent. Sometimes your opponents play quickly and sometimes they don't. I don't know what he can do here. He's got 2 mana available to him. So what's he thinking or wanting to do? Oh. Just the top card? No. I thought you went deeper than top card. Oh well. It's not a huge deal to me. Oh. There we go. Okay. I don't really want to pay 2 life, but I would like to keep up a counterspell. Let's get Temple on. Stone Coil seems fine. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and throw our 5/5 at their face. I think we have to. Otherwise, we do just lose. Okay. End our turn there. Next turn we can play a huge Stone Coil. Not that it's that exciting, but it's something. I do wish I could keep up Disdainful Stroke because I think if I can keep my opponent from playing spells against me, I win the game. Awesome. Good game, Jacob Foxon. Good games. Alright. Well, there we go. Our first win. It was a grindy game, but we got there. We got there. Alright. So, what is that? 1 and 2? Yeah. Alright, let's move on. Go into game 4 here. Strixhaven will be out soon. That'll be a fun and interesting draft environment as well. Enjoy jumping into that. I don't know why I haven't played more of the Arena Cube draft in the past. I think because I'm trying to build out my collection on Magic Arena. Typically, playing the cube draft doesn't help that much. You're only getting a few cards based on your wins, rather than like packs and building up your vault and whatever else. Yeah, I would like to play a little bit more constructed. I do some. I've only made Mythic in the constructed format, but honestly, even I think that's just what Arena is built for, but as you play Draft, I really love playing Draft. I think it's the most unadulterated version of Magic the Gathering, and I love it. Really hard to pass up. All right, we're gonna play you tapped, and we'll go ahead and cast Once Upon a Time for free, and we're gonna take a Drowned Catacombs. So Agonizing Remorse turn 2 will be really good. We're gonna play Spire Book now. I believe, yeah, we'll Spire Bluff here. Agonize our opponent. Lyra, Luris, and Branching Evolution. Branching Evolution can be really good, but I'm not going to live with Luris. Played with him too much in Standard to know how out of control he can be, so happy to see him in the Exile Zone. I don't think I care about Branching Evolution yet. Opponent's going to get to Lyra soon enough, and I do want to be able to bedevil it. Bazir-Ket. Alright. So now you're trying to... Huh. Bummer. Okay. Yeah, I need to just take that. I don't think there's much more I can do. Bedeviling Lyra will be really good. I can body double Lyra, which will be instantly a great opportunity for me. No. I need to take care of what's on the board. I can't worry about what's in hand. Alright. See what goes on here. Do you have a land for Lyra? Nope. Dang it. Ugh. I don't care about Ovia, though. I don't want Ovia. Ovia's not going to be good for me. Man, that hurts. Do I have anything for 5 mana? Because if not, I think... Oh, but do I have a green source? No. Oh, no. Oh. We'll see what comes here. My hope is that they get Lyra down, Bazir-Ket targeting Lyra, and then I can bedevil it. So then I only take 5 damage, but then next turn I can end up having a 5/5 flying for a strike. Ugh. Yep. Bazir keeps ticking up here. Get an emblem. That's going to murder me. Yep. My little 2/2 flyer isn't gonna do much. Even that, it's a, well, actually Scholar would be great. Yep. I'll take my 7 here. Go to 2. Come on, land. Poop. I think we may be. Yikes. Okay. I mean, I lose. I certainly lose here. Emblem. It's gross. Turn on Sky Sovereign. You win if you turn it off. There we go. Alright. Well, that was our Golos deck. It existed, huh? Wasn't the best ever. But that happens. It's not the end of the world. Certainly still an enjoyable time playing the game. Let me take a look at our deck here before we close it down. I think we're being a little bit too slow. We weren't as controlling as we wanted to be in the early game, which is disappointing. We, of course, had some really good win conditions up here. This wasn't one of them. And Baying Veil also was down here. Masker Worm really did good work. Scholar was surprisingly great. Overwhelming Splendor was weak in the deck, honestly. I think I would remove Overwhelming Splendor next time. Cruel Reality also didn't really get going, so I think the 2 enchantments probably could have been dropped, and I probably could have gone a little bit more aggressive on what my hits would be with Golos. Bedevil did a lot of good work in that match. Search for Viscount as well. Stonecoil never really got played. It's whatever. Yeah. So overall, I would build the deck a little bit differently. I think I would have different picks as we went through. But I do feel like we had a decent run. We had a good chance of doing some good stuff in the deck, but overall, it is what it is. And so, just want to say thanks again for tuning in, watching with me. Really appreciate it. Look forward to coming back and drafting with you again. Thanks so much. Enjoy the rest of your days.